Do you think you really understand what your dog is trying to tell you? If you're like most dog owners, you probably think that you and your furry friend communicate quite well. But did you know that some common human behaviors can seriously confuse your dog? It might be innocent on your part, but for your dog, it could lead to stress, confusion, or even frustration. Dogs have a unique way of interpreting our actions, and not all of them are as straightforward as we think. In this video, we're going to explore 8 human behaviors that seriously confuse dogs. You might be surprised by how easily we can unknowingly send the wrong signals to our pets. By understanding how our actions are perceived by dogs, we can make simple changes that will improve our bond and help us communicate better with our furry friends. Let's dive in. 1. Getting frustrated at them for doing dog things. As humans, we tend to get frustrated when our dogs exhibit natural behaviors like barking, chewing, or digging. But for our dogs, these are instinctual actions. Barking is their way of communicating. Chewing helps them relieve stress. And digging is a deep-rooted instinct to create a den. When we scold our dogs for doing these things, they get confused. They don't understand why they're being punished for simply doing what comes naturally to them. Rather than punishing your dog, it's more effective to redirect their behaviors. For example, if your dog loves to chew, give them toys that are meant for chewing. If they dig, try creating a designated digging area in the yard. By providing them with proper outlets for their instincts, you help them express themselves in ways that are acceptable to you, making them feel happier and more secure. So, the next time your dog starts digging or barking, remember, it's in their nature not to upset you. Work with their instincts, not against them. 2. Getting angry about something they did a while ago. One of the biggest misunderstandings between dogs and humans is time. While we can remember things that happened hours ago, dogs live in the present. This means that if you scold your dog for something they did earlier in the day, they won't connect your anger with their behavior. To your dog, the scolding feels like a sudden outburst with no clear reason behind it, which only causes confusion. Instead of punishing your dog for past actions, it's better to prevent those behaviors in the future. Try to set up your environment so your dog has less opportunity to get into trouble when you're not around. Crate training or leaving them in a safe space can help prevent accidents. If your dog chewed on your shoes while you were gone, don't scold them when you come home. Instead, offer them appropriate chew toys to redirect their behavior. Positive reinforcement works better than punishment and helps your dog feel safe and understood. 3. Not following a routine. Dogs thrive on predictability. If you've ever noticed how your dog becomes anxious when their routine is thrown off, it's because they rely on consistency. If meal times, walks, and play sessions are not on a schedule, it can create confusion and stress. Dogs find comfort in knowing when they'll get fed or when it's time for a walk. If your schedule changes too often, it can cause them to feel insecure or anxious. A well-established routine gives your dog a sense of security, knowing when their needs will be met. By creating a predictable routine, you provide your dog with stability. This doesn't mean you need to schedule every minute, but having a basic rhythm throughout the day helps your dog adjust to life's demands. Stick to consistent meal times, walks, and play sessions, and you'll notice how your dog relaxes and responds better to training. It's not just about their needs. It's about giving them peace of mind that they can rely on you. 4. Being inconsistent with household rules. Imagine how confusing it would be if you were given different instructions depending on who you were talking to. That's how your dog feels when there are inconsistent rules in the household. One person might let the dog jump on the couch, while another doesn't. One might allow begging at the table, and another might scold them for it. This sends mixed signals to your dog, who doesn't understand why the rules change. For your dog to thrive and feel secure, consistency is key. Set clear boundaries and make sure everyone in the household follows them. If jumping on the couch is off limits, make sure everyone enforces the same rule. If begging for food isn't allowed, stay firm in that decision with every family member. By being consistent, you help your dog understand what is expected of them, which reduces anxiety and confusion. They'll learn the rules faster and feel more secure in knowing what they can and can't do. 5. Using different cues for the same behavior. When training your dog, it's easy to think that using different cues for the same behavior is okay, especially if we think they'll understand the meaning. However, dogs don't understand multiple cues for one action the way humans do. If you say sit one day and sit down the next, your dog may become confused and unsure of which cue to respond to. To avoid this confusion, choose one clear cue for each behavior and stick to it. If you use a verbal cue like sit, pair it with a consistent hand gesture to reinforce the action. Over time, your dog will associate the same word or gesture with the behavior, making training more effective. If you're training multiple people in the household, make sure everyone is on the same page and using the same cues. Dogs respond best to consistency, and this approach will help them learn faster and feel more confident. 6. Saying it's okay in stressful situations. We all want to reassure our dogs when they're scared or anxious, but saying it's okay in stressful situations can actually create confusion for your dog. They begin to associate this phrase with discomfort or stress, and over time, it could trigger more anxiety instead of calming them down. Whether it's a visit to the vet or a loud noise, your dog's behavior will likely mirror your emotions. If you're anxious about the situation and tell them it's okay, they'll pick up on your stress and think that it's something to worry about. Instead of saying it's okay, try staying calm and confident in stressful situations. Your dog will read your body language and tone of voice more than the words you say. If your dog is afraid of a specific situation, such as a trip to the vet, distract them with something pleasant, like a favorite toy or treat. Show them that these situations don't have to be scary. By managing your own emotions, you teach your dog to feel more comfortable and secure. 7. Putting our hands in their faces, especially unfamiliar dogs. Dogs can become easily confused when we put our hands in their faces, especially if they're not familiar with us. While we may see it as a friendly gesture, dogs often see this as a threat or invasion of their personal space. Many dogs will react defensively, especially if they don't know you well. Reaching out too quickly can make them feel trapped or anxious, and that confusion may lead to fear or aggression. To avoid this, approach dogs slowly and respectfully. Instead of putting your hand directly in their face, let the dog come to you and allow them to sniff your hand first. This gives them control and allows them to feel more comfortable. By respecting a dog's personal space and allowing them to initiate the interaction, you're creating a positive, non-threatening environment where they can feel safe. Always watch the dog's body language and adjust your approach accordingly. 8. Punishing rather than teaching. Punishing your dog for bad behavior might seem like an effective way to teach them, but it can lead to confusion and fear. Dogs don't understand punishment in the same way humans do, and when they're punished, they often don't know what they did wrong. Instead of focusing on punishment, it's much more effective to use positive reinforcement to encourage the behaviors you want to see. When your dog does something you like, reward them immediately with praise or a treat. Positive reinforcement not only helps your dog learn the right behavior, but it also strengthens your bond. You can also redirect unwanted behaviors by teaching your dog alternative actions. For example, if your dog is jumping on the furniture, teach them to sit on their bed instead. This way, your dog learns what to do, not just what to avoid. It creates a more positive, stress-free environment for both of you. And there you have it, 8 human behaviors that are confusing your dog without you even realizing it. By understanding these common mistakes and making simple changes in how you communicate with your dog, you can improve their overall well-being and strengthen your bond. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on better understanding your furry friend. Let's continue making their world a better place. Stay tuned for more amazing content, and thanks for watching.